can't even understand. My genius is showing. And okay.
It's fucking Mexican mustache.
What the fuck? This is like our first podcast episode, and you're gonna start the jog off with telling people I'm a dirty bean picker? Hello, we're the boys and girl currently in your headphones and talk all things down to their bare bones. This is your boy Justin.
And I'm your girl Sharon. So let's talk Valentine's Day, people. It's I feel like it's a holiday that many people like hate, love, or don't really care about, but it's coming up either way. We all have to deal with it.
No, it's a holiday that someone made up because they wanted to sell chocolate and cards.
That's one way to fucking look at it. A lot of people enjoy it.
Name me... No, not actually.
Yeah.
A majority of people that you talk to on a daily basis hate Valentine's Day.
Well,
The only people who like it are kind of the people that are in relationships.
I guess so. And a lot of celebrities. People or people who are like fanatics about Instagram.
What?
And likes. You know, they'll post shit for the likes. Like, oh, Valentine's Day, look what my man got me. You know that's true, though.
But do they actually like it, though? No, like, it's different from using something to get views and attention than actually liking that thing.
I guess so.
Like,
I just, in general, I don't know if it's a holiday more people favor or just like completely.
It's like probably one of the most hated holidays. Like, out of all the holidays, that gets the most complaints. Thank you. That gets the most complaints.
I don't know about that one.
What do people hate more? Like April Fool's Day?
No, because, you know, you say, oh, I'm going to fucking prank somebody.
But then it never fucking happens.
Or you do something whack, like with the fucking cereal boxes. You switch the cereal. Ooh. You do that. And I'm being a hypocrite because I fucking do that. That's the worst thing I've done.
I switched 2 cups when I was a little boy. And then I felt really bad about it. And they were both fucking Pepsi, so it really didn't matter.
One of them had hepatitis.
No, that person has AIDS now. I was like, April Fools.
What the fuck?
And then I told the doctor to lie to them. So, like, they still don't think they have it.
Oh.
And then this April Fools, I'm gonna tell them, but then be like, April Fools. And then I'll be like, April Fools again. You actually have AIDS.
You're gonna give them a fucking seizure.
It's better than AIDS.
Which they have.
Okay, but that's not the point here. Point is April Fool's. I don't know. It's like people are indifferent to April Fool's Day. Like people actively hate Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure a majority of people watching this hate Valentine's Day because it's just like it forces people to spend money if they're in a relationship or sulk about themselves because they're not in a relationship. It's bad for everybody. Except for people selling chocolates and cards and flowers.
Yeah, I guess so. But I'd like to think of it a bit more optimistically for the people who actually don't do it for just Instagram likes or attention. They do it for the person they fucking love and they don't waste that much money.
Yeah, but why do we need an entire day to that shit?
I actually don't know where it originated from. I don't know how it started.
I don't know. Like, a lot of these holidays have, like, really, like, weird origins.
Yeah, that don't even fucking relate to what they are now.
Well, I'm very unknowledgeable about those kind of things, but, like, I know, like, Christmas is, like, Jesus' birthday or something.
Yeah.
Halloween was because some people thought a ghost was coming, so they had to scare him away and give him food to go away. Thanksgiving is about killing Indians.
Yeah, God, that's dark.
But Valentine's Day, like, where did it even come from? I just, picture, like, some white girl coming up, like, why don't we have a day dedicated to loving each other? And that person's stupid. You know who that person would be today? Someone named Susan that's taking the fucking kids.
Fucking Susan. Okay, so, I want to go back to the Christmas thing. So, we all think of Santa and we think, you know, red outfit, big old jolly face and big old belly and shit, right?
Okay.
He originally wasn't red. He didn't have any fucking color up until fucking Coca-Cola started using him as to sell their shit. They put a face to Santa Claus, and since Coca-Cola is red, they made his outfit red. But originally his outfit was green, and originally he was just some fucking guy in a village named St. Nicholas putting fucking little gifts inside of kids' wooden shoes.
Is that right?
Yes. I could be completely wrong about half the shit I said, but I feel like it's right.
I feel like some shit in there was wrong, but...
Probably, but Coca-Cola didn't make Santa red.
Are you sure? Like,
yeah.
I found that hard to believe.
I'm serious.
Well, I do remember, like, Santa being on a lot of Coke cans. I remember that's how I got my first beer.
What?
Okay, unrelated story, but when I was like a little kid, I was like around 8 years old, and I went into the fridge and I was like, ooh, there's some soda. It's a Coke can with Santa on it. Apparently, it was a brand of beer with Santa on it. I drank it, and I was like, this tastes funny. But 8-year-old me was like, I'm not about to be wasting any Coke. So I just drank the entire thing, and then I burped. Like now. And sorry, I had a hamburger today.
Oh my god, I could smell it.
And I just drank the entire fucking thing because I thought it was a Pepsi can, a Coke can. Look, they're the same fucking drink. Don't at me. But they're the same fucking drink.
I'm pretty sure someone would at you for that.
No.
I don't give a shit, though. I don't drink either one of them. I don't like them. I prefer Sprite and ginger ale.
Okay, so you Googled how did Santa become red?
Yeah.
Prior to Nast's work, Santa's outfit was tan in color, and it was that he changed...
I'm going to read it.
Okay, fine.
You can't. Prior to Nast's work, Santa's outfit was originally in a tan color, and it was changed to red. Although he also drew Santa in a green suit, this often was mistakenly attributed to the work of Haddon Sundblom, who drew images of Santa in advertising for Coca-Cola Company since 1931. So, yeah, you're right. I did get part of it wrong. So, apparently, person who fucking drew up Santa was Nast. I don't know who Nast is. And he originally drew him in a tan color outfit, and then he drew him in green, and then people was mistaking Santa for, mistaking Nast's work for being a red Santa versus Coca-Cola advertising Santa as red. So that's probably how I got it mixed up.
How would, like, a tan Santa look? Like, his coat would just be tan?
I picture, those trench coats?
Yeah.
They're usually a tan color, like that color.
Oh.
But I don't see it being in a big jolly outfit. Like, you picture Santa's outfit, but tan? It's like seeing a lady in fucking Walmart wearing, skin-colored leggings and you think she's walking around with no pants on. God,
I feel like some certain people would, you know how, they're doing, make Santa a girl or whatever?
What? No.
No, gender-neutralized Santa.
I've never fucking heard of that.
Have you never?
How would it be gender-neutralizing Santa if it was a woman?
No, it's because, it happened during Christmas time this past Christmas. People were like, how do we know Santa is a he? Maybe it's a girl. Why are we assuming their gender? This was, a legitimate argument. You could probably find articles about this in the New York Times or some shit. They were like, don't worry, Santa, we're gonna get you the rights you deserve to pick your own gender.
Santa's a fucking fictional character.
Yeah, and it's just the part that he's based off a male who was a complete male. It doesn't seem like... I don't...
No, I get it. In the times that Santa was made, males were the shit and women were,
not the shit.
Exactly. So that's a big part of why Santa is a man, and I get that people would fight for Santa being a woman or Santa picking its own gender, but Santa's a fictional character. How the fuck is someone gonna decide what Santa is?
No, but yeah, that's the thing. There was this huge argument, gender neutralize Santa or whatever, make him inconspicuous. But there's also some people who are smart and was like, that's a dumbass idea.
I don't know. Okay, keep on going.
But there was a lot of memes about it. I'm confused on how you haven't heard about it. There was a whole bunch of memes about it. It was just this one meme where it's this girl was like, don't worry, Santa, we're gonna get you the rights you deserve, and then she falls asleep, and then Santa just fucking puts a pillow over her and strangles her to death.
What the hell?
It's a comic.
Oh, Jesus, Justin.
No, it's funny.
I don't know why this came into mind, but let's talk about fucking SpongeBob.
Okay. What about SpongeBob did you have in mind?
Okay, so I'm sure there have been SpongeBob Christmas episodes, but I don't remember ever seeing a Santa it could be because I haven't seen the episodes.
There have been a Santa in a SpongeBob episode.
And it looked jolly, or was it another
character? Was like regular, like Santa. That was like that's like the first Christmas episode they did. Sandy teaches SpongeBob about Christmas, about what it is, and then SpongeBob it was like when Mr. Krabs is like "Jolly old Christmas to me" or whatever.
Oh.
That episode.
God, wait, didn't Mr. Krabs have a Santa suit on?
No. It was a real Santa. But basically, Christmas came and Santa didn't come, and everyone was disappointed. But then Squidward, who was an ass the entire time, gave his stuff away to everybody because he wanted to be good for one day of his life. And then he gets a note on his door, and it's like,
oh, God damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry. He gets a note on his door. He was like, "Thank you, Squidward, for giving all those people gifts. I will make sure to get you next year." And it's just a live action thing of Santa.
Oh.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. I love the fucking live action with the pirate and the parrot.
Yeah, Petey. What's his name? Petey?
I don't remember. That's why I said pirate and parrot.
Petey Pirate. That sounds right.
That makes sense. I really liked those too.
Oh yeah, they were hilarious. But yeah, there's been a lot of them reacting to the Super Bowl halftime show. Have you heard about that?
Yes. Holy shit. This fucking Super Bowl halftime show, they fucking teased the whole world thinking that they were gonna do fucking Sweet Victory, but nah, came in fucking, everything went fucking sicko mode.
Well, the thing with that is just it would have been fine if you just hadn't said anything, if you haven't teased it at all like you did.
I know, you give people expectations that you weren't gonna meet up to. And then you fucking throw that shit in.
No, it's just every decision, every single factor told you to play the song. It was just super cheap. All you had to do was strip the audio from that episode and play it with music, with lights and shit. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but this hockey game kind of did it.
Really?
Yeah, it was around the same time of Super Bowl, but it was this hockey game, and then they did the Sweet Victory legitimately. All you had to do was that. But you didn't, for no apparent reason.
They even showed the clip from fucking SpongeBob as if they were gonna perform Sweet Victory, and then these fucking asteroid meteor shits came down from the sky going, "Wait,
No, but it's just why sicko mode? Why?
I have no idea. There were so many songs that went big this year so far. There's that Ariana Grande song.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you don't. You don't fucking...
I'm sorry I don't listen to your fucking trash.
I don't listen to it, actively either. I just know about it. I hear it in memes. I see it on Instagram. I've heard it. It's a good song. It's pretty catchy. It's about her thanking her exes.
Oh, I have heard about that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
God damn. But I guess that's not really used as a hype song. So, I see why they use sicko mode, but I also don't see why they fucking use sicko mode.
It's just they could have done any other action, but yet you chose to show, a tiny clip of SpongeBob. You even got, an animated, a newly animated thing.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that thought that animation looked kind of weird?
It looked just improved. It looked better.
Improved?
Well, I mean, weird... As in, they did work on it. Improved as in, it's different from the original video that was used when we saw it.
Yeah, it was very different from the actual, episode that they stripped from it. But... It
looked more defined. As the characters moved, you could see... I can't explain it, but there was something different there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you keep up with modern SpongeBob episodes, the new ones that have been coming out.
Wait, they're still making new ones?
Yes, of course. Well, they might have been canceled now, but I believe they're still making new ones. And it looks terrible.
Really?
The episodes are terrible. The animation's been terrible. It's just a lot of them harping on their past success, and they're doing nothing new.
That's really sad.
I'm not sure if you've seen the My Leg episode.
My leg.
Yeah, that guy, right?
Yeah.
They fucking we now know who he is, and they gave him a name and everything.
Really?
His name's fucking Frank.
What?
His name is fucking Frank. My leg, his name's Frank. And, like, he's one of those brown fishes.
Yeah.
And the episode is just, like, the same joke. Every time they say my leg, and they say my leg a lot, they scream it like he does. SpongeBob's like, I'm sorry about your leg. It's such a torturous episode to watch. And, like, they're doing shit like that all the time. Like, they revisited Doodle Bob recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Another episode of Doodle Bob.
Yeah, but they messed that up as well. Basically, it was like Sandy was making a machine that goes to different dimensions. SpongeBob and Patrick are playing with it like an idiot and land themselves into the Doodle dimension.
Oh, fucking course.
Yeah, and then they draw something and, like, they never met Doodle Bob before. Like, they don't recognize him.
What?
Like, they're like, hey, it looks like you, SpongeBob. They don't recognize Doodle Bob.
Oh.
Like, they don't know who he is. This is, like, apparently this is their first time meeting him.
Well, now I see why that'd be a big downfall. Why would they make it so that SpongeBob doesn't know who Doodle Bob is? If you're gonna do that, might as well just have made that the first episode of the Doodle Bob thing.
Well, yeah, and then, like, it's kind of like the rest of the episode is kind of interesting. Like, they're playing around, like, they're drawing weapons to, like, hurt each other with.
Yeah.
It's nice, but it's just like, a lot of SpongeBob, modern SpongeBob is getting kind of, like, dull and trash. But, like, even the animation, like, it doesn't look like the way it did at the Super Bowl, I don't believe. Like, it looked entirely different. The way characters moved.
Yeah, I noticed when they moved, especially. Like, I noticed it most when it cut to Squidward. Like, when he moved.
Yeah, that really what got me. It kind of looked like Fairy Odd Parents' newest animation style.
I haven't been keeping up with any of these old cartoons.
No, like, Fairy Odd Parents used to be animated like an old cartoon, like, you know how you watched it. But, like, it's canceled now. Like, there's no more Fairy Odd Parents now. But that was like 4 months ago, something like that.
And the new animations from that time look bad?
Yeah, like, they look like they were animated in Flash.
God. Speaking of fucking cartoons, I want to talk about a cartoon that I grew up watching as a kid.
Yeah.
It was like for a short period of time. So the cartoons He-Man and Shira. Do you know it?
I have heard of it, yes.
Okay, so I fucking loved He-Man. It was great. And that's where I found out about Shira. I even have like a collection of Shira episodes since like the beginning, and I don't know where it ends exactly. But my point is, they recently made new episodes, like a whole new Shira, a whole new animation of it. Different story, I believe, on Netflix, and I hate the way it looks. I fucking hate it.
Well, a lot of, like, He-Man's, like, previous successes, that it's, like, so, like, early cartoons by Americans. Like, you look at it, it's just like, oh, I know exactly when this was made.
I know, but fucking look at this. That looks like fan art, the way that they drew Shira.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
It looks I hate the way it looks now.
Like, the viewers can't see that, but, you know, it's fine.
Yeah, no, if you look up on Google or anywhere, Shira then and then Shira now, it's a huge difference. And then I believe they're adding in new characters that weren't mentioned in the past. Or I could be wrong because I don't remember a lot of the Shira episodes. It's so different. I hate the way it looks.
She looks kind of cute.
Oh my god! Of course you fucking think that.
No, it's
look. This is how everything fucking looks in the episode.
Oh god, it looks like a mix between Star Wars Faces of Evil and Steven Universe a bit. Not much Steven Universe, but I could see a little bit of
a lot of Star versus the forces of.
You know, it reminds me of fucking Pokemon. Like in the newer games, like Pokemon's character art. It's complicated. Okay, you wouldn't know that, but. It's weird. It's very weird.
I dislike it. I'm sure it's a good show, and I haven't given it much of a chance just because of the way it's animated. But people love it. People love the episodes. They love the characters. They love the fucking fandom of it, you know?
Of course, because, like, people always like this old thing that they used to like. Nostalgia's just like that. But they could completely ruin something. And, like...
I'm not saying there's a bad storyline. I haven't given it that much chance, but I hate the way it's animated. Like, it's almost unbearable for me to look at because I fucking love the cartoons and how they look back then.
Yeah, and, like, it's fine because, like, I know, like, I can't watch a lot of shows because of their, like, tedious animation. Like, I can't...
Tedious. You said titty.
Are you fucking laughing at...
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure if you guys know who we are. I'm Justin. She's Sharon.
Mm-hmm.
She laughed at that I said tedious because it sounds like the word titty.
And I'm laughing because of the way it's
spelled. Yeah, because what?
And...
Because what? The way it's spelled? Tedious. Tedido.
I know, but when I think titty, I think of the fucking meme. You know how you spell tide? It's just titty. If you say it differently, tide, tiddy.
Holy shit. I've never seen that before. I've never heard that before. Fuck you.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Cartoons. Let's just talk about other cartoons. I fucking love Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I've never been able to get into that.
Oh my god, why? Like, what is it?
I think it's the fact that it was anime. Like, as a kid, I was just like anti-anime spray.
I don't know if I put it in the category of anime.
It's anime. It's anime. It's anime. Anime just means any animation from Japan.
Animated. It's from Japan?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I'm gonna look that up.
You be fucking calling this shit anime and not knowing where it's coming from.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, it's like saying Power Rangers is anime. Holy shit, is Power Rangers anime?
Well, that's not animation.
Of course not, but it's from fucking Japan. According to Justin, anything from fucking Japan is anime.
Holy shit, Avatar is not an anime.
Ha, I told you.
Well, you know, like, its style. It's
animated.
It's drawn like an anime.
Oh my god.
You know, I'm into Pokemon, I'm into Dragon Ball Z, that's it.
Anywho.
I'm not even into Dragon Ball Z much anymore.
God, they came out with a new movie.
Of course they did, because, like, they're just, like, pumping the suckers out.
You fucking spit on me.
Yeah, well, guess what? It was bound to happen eventually.
You fucking learn how to fucking say it, don't spray it.
Well, guess what I want to do?
What?
Spray it and not say it.
You're such an idiot. Okay, so Avatar: The Last Airbender. I fucking love the series and the video games that came with it. I loved playing those as a kid. And of course, like, if you go back to play it now, it's like, this was a shitty game, but you fucking loved it as a kid. You gotta fucking admit that, man.
I liked mac and cheese and mashed potatoes together.
When you were a kid?
Yeah.
You fucking mixed those together?
Well, I didn't mix them, but they were given to me mixed.
What?
Mac and cheese and mashed potatoes.
I need to speak to your mother.
No, it's just like, I liked it as a kid. Ate it recently, not a good thing. It's not a good combination.
Of course not.
Yet again, we know a friend that dips his Oreos in mac and cheese. I'm not going to name names because, like, I even forgot his name.
But we love him. I love him.
Relax.
He's a great friend.
Relax.
Relax yourself. Okay.
No, but this guy dips his Oreos in mac and cheese. I seen him do it. I seen him eat it.
Okay, but French fries and milkshake?
Okay, no, that's actually a nice thing.
Yeah.
First time I tried that, I was with my ex-girlfriend at 8th grade in Burger King at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
She ordered, like, this Oreo milkshake.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I just got to plate of fries for myself because I'm already spending enough on her.
Damn.
Fucking, they drain you, man. They just suck the life out of you. Every time I get out of relationships, I just, like, you know, save up $100 in less than a week. It's crazy.
Yeah, I have no idea what that's fucking like. I waste my money like it's toilet paper.
Yeah, I have quite a bit of money saved up, but that's not the point. She told me, hey, dip your fries in my milkshake. And I'm like, okay. The way
you said that, I just...
No. She was obviously telling me...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was obvious a euphemism.
Okay, go on.
But I was like, okay. And then I did it. I put my fry in her milkshake.
Don't say it like that.
You know what? You know what that means? I put my fry in her milkshake.
I know you mean it literally, but it sounds wrong.
Of course it does, because you have a dirty mind, man.
You know I make it sound wrong in my head.
Of course it does. That's exactly what I was saying.
You're an asshole.
And then it tasted amazing. Like her milkshake and my fry, like... They tasted amazing, dude. Like, I'm not sure if you guys at home are able to, like, you know, get Oreo milkshake. Do they even still serve those at Burger King?
Yeah, fuck yeah, they should.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
Do they still sell cheesecakes? I'm pretty sure, like, Burger King had cheesecakes.
Burger King's had fucking cheesecakes?
Yeah, okay, that's what I remember. Like, I'd go into the driveway and, for fucking dessert, like, whenever my mom took me to get dinner when we didn't feel like cooking. We're like, I want a fucking Oreo cheesecake. And they give me a box that's like shaped like, you know, a triangle. A good, nice shaped slice of Oreo cheesecake. Do they still do that?
I don't think so, but
God.
Burger King does some weird shit.
I love Burger King.
No,
Burger King.
Okay.
You said booger.
Little side story. In 5th grade, they were like, okay, make a word problem. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay. So if I got $5 hamburgers from this place and 5 hamburgers from Burger King, how much would I have? But the thing is, I spelled Burger King wrong and spelled Booger King. And my teacher's just like, why are you getting your burgers from Booger King? But that's besides the point. The point is, like, Burger King does some weird shit. Like the black burger, you ever tried that?
Yeah. Yes, I took a photo of it when I, like, ordered it. It was like a Halloween special thing, the Black Whopper.
Yeah. How did it make your shit?
Bro. It made... Okay, so I think I ate maybe 2 or 1 that day when I had it. I went home later on that day. I took a shit, and it was green.
Shit turned green.
It turned green, like disturbingly green. I was worried kind of green, you know? There's a specific green that you're like, yeah, okay, that's normal, you know? You get a green every once in a while. This green was like, should I go to the fucking hospital green?
That's weird to me.
It's because those buns, they were dyed so... You know, like the color black, and enough of that food coloring will turn your poop green. It's just like fucking Oreo did something. It was like a peep flavored Oreos, and the peep filling, like for the Oreos, was pink peep. I bought a whole thing of those because they were like limited edition. I don't know if they're still limited edition, if they're still out there, but I ate them. Nobody else in the house fucking liked them, so I ate most of them. Yeah, go figure, I ate most of them. Later on that day, I took pink shits. Actually, I took pink shits for fucking 2 weeks.
Pink shits?
Yeah.
I feel like that's an aesthetic somewhere on Instagram.
Maybe, but, that's disgusting.
I'm into it.
What aren't you into?
Golden showers.
Okay,
you set up, you asked for that. Pink shit. I don't know. The worst I had was red shit.
That's like blood, dude. Oh, shit. There's boogers everywhere.
Ew.
Yeah, what?
I'm gonna leave this in.
Okay, that's fine. Booger King. So, what shows do you enjoy today?
Today?
Other than, of course, Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty's fucking great.
The 3rd season kind of disappointed me, and I'm waiting for 4th season to
bring it back.
I'm waiting for that comeback. Mm-hmm. But my friend is watching Gravity Falls for the first time.
Yeah.
And she's really enjoying it, and I so appreciate it because I kind of told her hey, you should finish Gravity Falls. She's like, yeah, I might. And then, now she's finishing it, and then she's like, oh my god, Bill Cipher's so cool. And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's a great show. I remember when you told me to check it out, and I'm like,
Was it me that got you into it?
I think, no, I've known about it for a while, and I've just been avoiding it, even though I've secretly wanted to get into it, but I just haven't been. And then you found out that I hadn't watched it, and you're like, bro, you gotta fucking watch it. It's the greatest fucking TV.
Okay, that sounds like me. But, Gravity Falls is a great show. It's full of memorable quotes. I was, searching on iFunny today.
Yeah. Because
I'm an iFunny... Well, mostly I'm a Redditor, but iFunny is alright, too, sometimes. And there was this meme where Stan's just talking to Mabel. Mabel's like, hey, why don't we have a stepladder? And Stan's like, well, because the scientists researched that owning a stepladder is 10 times worse than owning a gun. So that's why I own 10 loaded guns in case someone with a stepladder comes in here.
Oh,
this show's fucking hilarious because her sense of humor is so amazing. But yeah, it was his ambition to hide everything, to make all these theories and stuff. That's what really draws people to the show. It's one of those shows that make you think, not in the same way Rick and Morty does. Rick and Morty just makes you contemplate your own existence. Gravity Falls making you paranoid, noticing every little detail, until you become so crazy that you want to marry Stan. Okay, whoa. I might be projecting a little bit, but...
I know some fanfics you could check out on Wattpad. Wattpad.
You call it Wattpad?
Wattpad? What the fuck you call it?
What? Okay.
What? Wattpad.
What are you talking about?
It's, you never heard of it?
No, I know what fucking Wattpad is.
You should check out some of those fanfics, you disgusting motherfucker.
No, I'm not into that. I'm into, okay.
You're into Stan.
No, I never said that. I never said that. But I was talking to some people. People view me as a furry.
What?
People believe I'm a furry.
Oh, well, now looking at you, maybe I could see you behind one of those masks.
I'm not a furry, but I do enjoy cat ears and paws on girls. Like, I'm not gonna lie. What? You're probably into some weird shit. But not
that though.
Well, I'm not.
Okay, I get it if it's for a mascot, but I just
No, I'm not gonna wait.
No, okay, it's in my little fucked up mind because this is my opinion. Furries seem normal to me if it's for a mascot team. Team mascots are fucking fine. They pep people up. They get people into the game and shit.
So, like, those pep people at fucking pep rallies, and, like, if they were to fuck somebody in their costume, that would be fine?
No, what? We weren't talking about fucking furries. We were talking about if we were okay with furries. Where the fuck did you come up with putting a dick in a furry?
I associate furries with sex a
God
lot.
Damn it.
No, because we were talking about...
We were talking about furries. We weren't talking about sex furries. Two different fucking categories.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're fucking politically correct, and I'm just an asshole, I guess. But I don't know. Someone said that I'm a Neko. Neko.
I know, a cat.
Yeah.
That's cat in Japanese.
Yeah, and I'm not intense about it. It's just like if I had cat ears, like, if I had like the physical object,
I know,
I would give it to somebody. And, well, yeah. No, like, okay, I'm not putting it on myself. I just like it on other people.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, why are you kink shaming me?
You're confusing me within your explanation, because you said if I had cat ears, I'd give it some. Okay, you give it to someone else. That's fine. You like seeing them with it on. Okay,
yeah, I like seeing them with it.
That's fine.
That's all it is.
It's normal to think a girl or a boy looks cute with cat ears on, Justin.
Yeah, I'm straight. Don't try to convince people otherwise. Okay. Like, I may be a Neko, but fucking hell, I'm not gay.
You just called yourself. So you'd put the cat ears on?
No, I wouldn't on myself. I would put them on someone else.
If you're calling yourself a Neko, you have cat ears on.
Wait, really? Is that what it means?
Yes!
Then, okay.
You have ears on.
That's, okay, then I'm not. I would just like buy cat ears.
Maybe people are like, you look like someone who could be one.
People say that a lot. People say, like, hey, you strike me as a furry. And I'm like, what? It's like why people keep on thinking they're gay. I'm gay when they meet me.
Oh.
I remember.
I thought I planted that into their head.
No. It's just like there was this little kid. I was with my friend, and she has a little sister. Mm-hmm. And like this little sister knew nothing about me, but I was like hanging out at their place for the day. And like she goes to her sister, she's like, psst, 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 psst. She whispers.
Yeah.
And then she whispers back, psst, 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 psst. And then she comes to me. She walks over and she's like, "Hey, why are you gay?" And I was said, "No, little girl, I'm not gay."
Oh, that reminds me of fucking something. So in middle school was the worst for me. I absolutely hate it, and I hate everybody there. And if you're listening to me and you know me and you're from middle school, I hate you.
From your middle school or just in middle school?
My middle school.
Okay.
I hate a majority of you. You know who you fucking are. And if you don't, then I really hated you. My point is, I was in the lunch line. And mind you, my hair was really short. I had to cut my hair because somebody in the fucking school gave me lice. And even after cutting it shorter and shorter each time, I still fucking had it. So I just decided to go full ham, bro. Just fucking shave all of it off. Well, not all of it off. It was just really short. So I was in the lunch line, getting lunch and shit, right? a little Asian kid from fucking 3rd, maybe 4th grade comes up to me and says, "Are you a boy?" And I look at him, and I'm like, do I look like a fucking boy? And realizing that my hair is short, I'm like, oh shit, I look like a fucking boy. And it broke my heart, because I'm a girl. I'm a straight girl. I don't discriminate, but that hurt, goddammit. And I didn't know what to say to him, so out of nowhere, I just decided to say, "Are you an Asian?"
Okay.
And it made no sense, because he's over here with his fucking calculator doing math like my
Okay, was not expecting that. Just wanted to clarify that, like, all jokes we make on this podcast are completely hate-free. We don't hate Asians. I love Asians. Asians are so nice, and they're so sweet.
They actually are. Your food is really great.
I fucking love Asian food. Like, Chinese food specifically, I love. Japanese alright too, but only with certain dishes. Like, I do not like their sushi.
I love sushi.
I just hate fish.
Well, their sushi without fish is California roll.
Wait.
Yeah.
Isn't sushi just fish food?
Not all of it. You can choose to have sushi with fish.
Then what's the definition of sushi?
Fucking look it up. What the fuck do I look like?
Okay. Point is,
we do not discriminate. It's just all jokes and fun.
Oh yeah, I don't care if someone's gay. It's just I'm not gay specifically.
No, and neither one of us.
Unless someone came who was really special. Okay.
I think I know who you're talking about, but we'll save that for another episode.
We might have a couple of guests on this podcast.
Yeah, one of which Justin's particularly into.
I'm gonna go gay for them, like no question. Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Why did you shave off your entire head? You know they just go to the scalp.
Okay, so we tried everything. We used the shampoo kits for lice and everything. We tried everything. We used the lice comb. Nothing worked.
How did that not work?
Nothing worked. They just kept on coming back. Like I still had it.
Cause they're multiplying. They like make babies faster than. Who could I say here? I could say rabbits, but that's not really funny. I could say Mexicans.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, they like multiply faster than the Mexicans. Like, of course, they're still gonna be like, unless you get every single egg out of there, they're still gonna be on you.
Yeah. And the worst part about it was that nobody, like you go to a hair salon, who the fuck's gonna want to cut your hair if you have lice?
You don't tell them that.
Of course you don't, but it's just, it feels wrong. So my grandmother did it.
Of course.
My grandmother did it because she used to go to school for hairdressing. She took 5 years of school in hairdressing. She cut hair, she styled hair, she did that because she tried different things. She does cooking, hair stuff. And my point is, she cut my hair off, and I'm like, it's still not working, cut it shorter. And part of me was like, I kind of wonder how boys feel like with this length of hair. Just fucking cut it. Let's do it. And then I was called a boy. Several times.
I was called a girl a couple times.
You make a pretty girl. I've done Justin's makeup before.
People do that a lot. They say that I would make a pretty girl.
Yeah.
And then I ask them, what about a guy? And then they're just like, I'll see you later, man.
Maybe you're meant to be a trap.
Traps are hot. Fight me on that. Are traps gay?
Holy shit! You can't just ask me about this.
No, are they? Are they gay? If I were to commit relations with a trap, would I be gay?
Yes.
Why?
I think traps are gay.
No.
What do you mean? No.
No, but like they look like a girl.
I know they look like a girl. They feel like a girl, but they have a dick. And at the end of the day, you're fucking a person with a dick.
But what if we don't use the dick at all? What if we just use mine?
They wouldn't be feeling much pleasure other than in the butthole.
Yeah, that's all they need.
Oh my god.
Dude, I don't know how traps work. I'm not sure if that's...
I'm sorry, Justin. It'd be gay. Like, no hate against that. Y'all
So you're telling me I'm gay?
You fucked a trap?
Okay, I did not fuck a trap.
What does that even mean?
Okay. So story time. One time, there was a bear trap. And I decided that I wanted to activate it. And then I activated it.
Are you talking about traps for animals?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
No, I never said anything.
I know you didn't. God damn it. I took that completely different way. Okay, traps are not gay if those are the kind of traps you're talking about. And in fact...
They're still pretty gay.
Oh my god. In fact, fucking traps will cut your dick off, dude.
I remember this joke our friend told us. It was like, I don't like girls because girls like dicks and that's gay. No, but I really don't have any problem with gay people or non-gay people or bi people or how many other people are they?
There's a lot of identities.
There's pan, there's like toaster.
No, Justin.
Okay.
And it's like, it's good, be what you want to be.
I don't really care. I don't really care what you are. But I was described one time by my best friend as straight as a bendy straw. And then I replied, no, I'm one of those curly straws. Crazy straws, sorry. Reminds me, my best friend's birthday is today, and I didn't know.
What?
My best friend's birthday is today.
Oh, shithead.
Yeah, well, yeah, let's call him shithead. And the only reason I know that is my phone gave a notification on Snapchat. Say happy birthday to stupid fuck today.
Stupid fuck. Oh, God.
That's his name on my phone. And it's his birthday, and it just, like, hit me. Of all the years, I think this is one of the first years I'm not, like, actively there for his birthday.
Is he having a party?
I don't know. I didn't even know it was his birthday till today. I haven't even texted him.
You haven't probably even gotten invited if he's having a party.
He's probably not having a party. But this guy, I met him my first day in 6th grade in middle school.
Yeah.
First day in middle school, I met the guy. And, like, we've been talking ever since, and we've become best friends. And it's weird to just see him having a birthday and me not knowing about it. Because I obviously know it was in the same month as me, but I completely forgot about him.
Jesus.
And to the point where it's just like, me getting that message this morning was the first time I remembered his existence in about a couple months.
God damn, Justin.
Well, the thing is, like, no matter how much that happens, we're still best friends.
Of course. It's like, I feel like best friends have this sort of, this durability, this just something that, no matter how far away you are, I still trust that person. They could be far away, we could not talk for several years, we can still show up in front of each other like, hey, how you been? Like, nothing's changed.
Like, a lot of people say, when you're friends with somebody, you have to, like, actively be a part of their lives. I don't really believe in that kind of thing.
That's not true. That's not true at all.
Yeah, because, like, I could be friends with you, and if we don't talk for a long time, but we were still friends when I last talked to you, we're still friends.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually what's been happening lately between you and me. I don't think we've talked for, like, 2 weeks.
I honestly don't care enough to, like...
But, I mean, the first time I, spoke to you in a while was yesterday. Like, I told you to pull up in the college.
Yeah, but that's the first time I remember your existence. I remember your existence in a couple weeks, but know that, like, nothing's changed between the last time we seen each other and that time.
Yeah.
Like, we're still at the same level of friendship. Nothing has went down. Nothing has went up. It's just the same. Same thing with my best friend, like Shithead. Like, we haven't talked for, like, over 6 months now, probably. Mm-hmm. Like, we're still exactly where we left off. I know if I'm gonna text him after this, he's gonna be like, oh shit, dude, we forgot to eat ass together.
God.
That's one of our, like, running jokes, that we constantly need to eat ass or else we'll starve to death.
That's pretty gross. Like, I don't know how people feel about eating ass, but that's gross to me. Like,
oh no, it's completely gross.
Unless you clean it out, like, unless you buy a kit, because there's kit for those.
Are they? Do they sell anal cleaning kits?
Yeah, for people who want to do butt stuff but don't want shit on their dick or their mouth or their eyes, because that's how you get pink eye, which is when you get shit in your eyes, literal shit.
But
there's kits for that, and it makes you shit your life out and cleans out everything. It's horrible, but then you get to feel the pleasure of anal.
I heard anal is, like, alright.
I heard it was like a reverse poop.
I think I told you that.
I think you did.
I think we were talking about it with one of our friends, and she was just like, I imagine it being kind of like a reverse. No, it was me. I was like, it's just a reverse poop. Like, how weird could it feel? And she's like, oh yeah, that's right. And then we Googled the average poop size, and then we looked up the average of the average dick size. And fun fact that I learned from that, the average poop is much, much bigger than the average dick size.
Oh my god.
So whenever you take a shit, you're basically doing anal to yourself, but better. But the other way.
You're basically getting as much as you'll ever get in your whole life.
Yeah, that... I don't know. Because... Have you ever tried to pulling the poop back into you?
No, but it happens sometimes. Like, if I stop pushing, because after a while of pushing, you get tired.
Yeah, you gotta take a rest and look at Reddit for a little bit. Yeah,
it's not uncomfortable when it goes back in. It's just kind of like, oh, now I gotta push that out again.
Exactly, but it's just like, have you ever focused on the feeling of it going in?
No. I focus more on the feeling of when your shit comes out and it plops so hard that the water touches your ass. Oh my god.
That shit's terrible, especially if you're in a toilet that's not your own. Because if that shit happens, your immediate question is, what kind of AIDS did I just get?
It's fucking worse for people who shit in a toilet and they don't realize that it's a toilet/bidet. So as soon as you take that shit, you get a whole of water up your ass.
You ever been to a bidet?
I've seen one. They're pretty magnificent.
But you ever used one?
No.
I have never used one, or even seen one. I've seen a couple movies and whatever, but that shit's weird.
I've seen one in real life, and the one that I've seen doesn't have a toilet top. It doesn't have a top or a back. It's just a fucking bowl, and you press a button somewhere, and some water shoots out.
I heard they're very common in Japan. Yeah, Japan has a lot of bidets and shit. Huh. But over here in America, we're just expected to wipe our own ass.
Of course. But then again, some people... Actually, no, a lot of people in America don't know how to wipe their ass.
I don't know how to wipe my ass.
Oh my god.
I don't want to get too gross out here, but sometimes I just gotta go, man. Sometimes I'm kidding.
Oh god.
I'm exaggerating.
Okay, we're moving on.
Okay.
I like to watch King of the Hill.
That is one of the worst cartoons to come out of today's era of adult cartoons.
I enjoy it.
I hate it. It's so okay. That's what I was gonna mention before, 30 minutes into this podcast.
Yeah, when I brought up what shows you like.
Yeah, and I was gonna say one of the shows that I cannot stand because of the art style is King of the Hill.
I know, and I fucking complain about Shira, but I can tolerate King of the Hill. And
how? When Shira looks kind of good in that, but fucking he's like Bobby and
Bobby.
But he's just he looks so disgusting. It looks like old 90s Nickelodeon animation, and that's kind of the animation I hate. I forgot what it was called, but there was one with the Pigtails girl in Nickelodeon during the 90s. Orange hair, glasses.
Orange hair? She sounds familiar, but I can't put a name to her.
No, but it was that kind of animation. That's just fucking Magic School Bus. That kind of animation looks so disgusting to me.
Really?
It's so obviously so 90s and so it's like they put up a graded filter on everything.
What the fuck is your problem in the 90s?
The animation of it looked weird. There's a lot of shit that came out in the 90s that I really enjoy, but the Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons, they don't look too bad. They drew Sonic kind of weird, but those cartoons are fine. But once you get into that gritty, grimy, Magic School Bus stuff.
Have you ever seen Rainbow Bright? I love Rainbow Bright. It's an old cartoon.
I've never seen it. No.
Surprising for the year I was born in for me to know old shit like this, but I love old shit. I love 70s shit, 80s, 90s, you name it. When I was a kid, I used to watch that 70s show. I didn't understand it up until recently, but I still enjoyed it.
I watched the 70s show when I was growing up, 10, I guess. It was kind of funny sometimes, but a lot of it was just hey, we're in the 70s.
I also watched a tiny bit of Seinfeld, only when it came on TV, and it put me to sleep because I was a kid, obviously, and I don't remember the plot at all. But I want to get back into it,
Seinfeld is it's I can't watch it because it just reminds me too much of the B Movie every time he talks.
What?
The B movie.
Oh, because he did the...
Yeah, the Jerry Seinfeld. He did Barry B. Benson. Which is, like, an amazing film. Like,
of course it is, yeah.
People
go fucking crazy over it with the memes.
That was sarcasm. It's sarcasm.
It's sarcasm. You don't like the movie?
No, that's the entire point, because it's a shitty movie. That's why people make fun of it.
That's why they made memes of it?
Of course. Why would...
I have not fucking got it.
What? How the fuck are you this dense?
I don't know.
Okay. No, but just was like... one of the first memes about it was just like, okay, the B movie, but every time they say B, it's like something happens. And that's because they say B so many fucking times in that movie. It's making fun of the movie.
Okay, I get it. But it's kind of like the Wii song, but every time it goes do 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 do, it keeps on going do do do. Have you ever seen those?
Of course, because it's like the entire reason they do that is because the Wii music is a catchy song.
I fucking love that song.
Of course, it's a catchy tune. That's why people use it. But the reason people make memes about the B movie is because it's a fucking shitty thing about bees marrying real life female women.
Yeah, I kind of lost the plot. I watched it a long time ago.
Well, basically, Barry B. Benson is just like, I want to go somewhere with my life. And then he goes outside and he's like, whoa. And then he meets this woman and he's like, damn. And then they get into a relationship because this woman's so fucking lonely. She's willing to get some bee dick. And then...
Yeah, how the fuck would that work?
Thing is, she had a boyfriend at the time. Mm-hmm. And then that boyfriend was left for the fucking bee. And the entire thing is just in Seinfeld's voice. And he's just like, hey, ladies, what's going on? And it's just like, it's such an awkward movie. Like, it's enjoyable to a certain extent. But also, there's a fucking court case for no reason about people stealing honey. Like...
Yeah, I don't remember half the movie.
And then, like, they had, like, a huge courtroom scene where, like, this lawyer is like, bees should not have their honey. And then the bees are like, we should have our honey. And then, like, Barry just brings in a fucking bear to scare everybody. And then they just, like, agree to give bees their honey. And then this guy, one of the bees, goes to the hospital. And then gets, like, an amputated... buzzer, ringer, like, what's the thing on their butt?
Oh,
Stingers. He got, like, an amputated stinger, and so, like, he was, like, in the hospital, and, like, you see this big ass human bed occupied by this small ass little bee, and then you just see Barry, and he's like, "Are you gonna be okay, friend?" And there's, like, a super serious scene, but they're two fucking bees in a hospital room. This guy's like, he's like on the machine, like beep, beep, beep.
Okay, I get it now. I get it. Yeah.
And then for some reason they had to steal a fucking plane. These guys steal a fucking plane in that movie. No, that just hit me. They stole a fucking plane.
Holy shit.
Only because it had flowers. Oh no. Okay, this is what happened. Like, Barry the bee and the human girl were like on a plane. They were just like regularly flying the plane, like, you know, on passengers. But then they were going through bad weather. So, and then Barry the bee, he's like, hey guys, co-pilots, do you need any help? They're like, oh fuck, a bee, and then they knock the fuck out. So this plane is left without a pilot. And so that leaves the human girl to take controls, even though she knows nothing about flying a plane.
Okay, I see why it's a shitty movie now.
And then they, like, just drive the fucking plane.
They use the other bees for help to land, because they can't see where they're fucking flying. Yeah.
And then they just steal the fucking plane. And they prevent a fucking plane crashing. If that scene didn't happen, we would have plane crash. And that's why it's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh my god. Okay.
We're hitting an hour mark, and that's usually where these podcasts kind of end up.
Should we finish in an hour, 20 minutes?
But I kind of got to pee.
Alright, we'll finish at an hour, because it's at 56. We'll finish it at an hour.
That's in 3 minutes.
Hold it longer, bitch!
Okay. What else are we going to talk about? Should we just close out the show telling us about them ourselves and about the show?
Sure.
So you want to go first?
What the fuck do I... Okay, well, as y'all know, my name's Sharon.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Oh my god. And Justin is a good friend.
A piece of shit.
He's a pretty piece of shit friend. We met in high school, freshman year. We were actually both going after this one blonde kid as a friend. Like, as our, you know how you start off high school and you're like, I need a designated friend. We were both going after the same kid. And then we ended up meeting each other. And with what a pun. I forgot what it was. Wasn't it a bird? I told a bird pun. You said something else.
You sound like you're introducing an HBO, like, sitcom. Anyways, the reason how we met is it was in math class and both of us were sitting next to each other.
That was science.
No, it was math.
Holy shit.
It was math.
Oh, it was math, yeah.
It was math. And we were sitting next to each other. And we were sitting with, like, a couple other girls that, they don't matter. And I was like, okay, this person seemed next to me, seems nice, I gotta say something. I don't know what to say at all. So, my mind was like, okay, 3, 2, 1, go. I turned to you, I touched you on the shoulder, you looked at me, and I was like, how did the hipster burn his tongue? Fuck, I forgot the punch. How did the hipster burn his tongue?
Mm-hmm.
Because, wait.
Because he drank the...
because he drank the coffee before. It was cool.
Yeah, and then I told you a bird pun.
Which was, do you remember?
I kind of remembered. It was like...
I would tell you a bird pun, but it was too awkward.
Yeah, it was too awkward.
Of course, you said that, and I was like, okay, I guess this is happening now.
This is a friendship now.
And then that never ended.
Yep. I think the next thing we did on from there, like friendship-wise, I put makeup on you.
No.
What did we do next?
We were just like hanging out in science class.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were best bros.
Relax. So about the show, this is the Bare Bones podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to try to upload weekly. Whatever day this is posted, that's the weekly day we'll be posting. So look out for that. Please leave a comment if you're listening to it on iTunes or YouTube. They could, like, upvote us, I think. I don't know how iTunes works.
I don't know.
Okay, look, just show your support any way you can, whatever platform you're listening to on. If you're listening on your toaster, then please just, like, plug that shit into the wall. It's fine.
Well, hopefully the next few episodes will be of us having guests.
Perhaps. It's not comments. They leave reviews. That's what they're talking about.
Okay.
Okay, so, like, leave a review. It helps a lot. A star rating, I guess. Personally, I would give ourselves a 5 out of 5, but that's just my personal opinion. Do you want anything to close out the show?
Well, good luck with Valentine's, everybody. Valentine's Day.
This is probably going to be posted after Valentine's Day.
Okay, well then, I hope you enjoyed your Valentine's Day.
I hope it was a shitty day for you, and I hope you cried yourself to sleep. I gotta go piss right now.
Oh my god. Thank you for listening to Bare Bones.
Yes, goodbye. Okay. This is the part where I add music. Sharon, I swear to God.